Hello, everyone. That was almost perfect. I'm sorry this was out of whack a little wackadoo. You'll get used to it. Hey, I'm Alan. I'm coming at you tonight with another original tag. I think it's a pretty good one. I'm getting it out by it's still technically Wednesday. So anyway, I'll get right to it. It's the anti-tag tag. Prompt one: I refuse to read blank. So this could be a genre, it could be a particular author, or it could be a particular book. Now, my answer to this is I refuse to read Infinite Jest. I'm not going to read that. I'm looking around for a book. I'd rather fin. There's not enough time in the world to read this book, let alone Infinite Jest. And I know what it's about. I know I heard YouTube booktubers on, David Wallace, excuse me, David Foster Wallace. But so that's mine. Two, a food you hate. Now, I'm a foodie, and you can tell by my belly, I like to eat. It's not really a food I hate. I don't like big liver, like liver and onions, but I don't mind a Brunschweiger or a liverwurst spread. I like that. Three, audiobooks. Now, this has become an issue, I think, lately on BookTube, whether it's reading to use audiobooks. Now, I've been saying for a long time, I've been using audiobooks since I was a wee lad. Before high school, I remember getting videotapes of, say, Sir Derek Jacobi's BBC version of Hamlet and watching them on TV with Shakespeare's text in front of me while drinking Guinness through my father's tap in the wall and, watching Hamlet. The same thing with audiobooks for me, so I do that with difficult books like Thomas Pynchon, Joyce, Faulkner. And then I also use audiobooks, say, when I'm on the streetcar or the train or the bus with a more not so serious intent content where I have to pay attention. I'll use a more lighthearted, like I wouldn't use, although I have been using audiobooks to read or listen to Lovecraft late at night. I found a channel that does Lovecraft like an old radio station, radio play with the cracklings and all that. Four, graphic novels. Now, this is in the same vein. Do you think graphic novels are reading? My friend Tommaso at Tom LA Books just published a graphic novel. I'll put it up here. Him and two other of his friends. It's not out yet, but he sent me a copy of it. So far, it's very intriguing. It's science fiction. This is a graphic novel on James Joyce's life. I loved a lot. I reviewed it. I'd like to get the graphic novel of Slaughterhouse-Five, but I like graphic novels. I think we're reading them on Mouse later this year. Mouse reread for a few of us. Look at the big one I have. I remember when I read the small version of this, but and last question 5. Is there anything you won't read? Like me, is there anything like graphic war? I remember a Hustler back in the 80s that said, is this pornography or is this pornography? They had graphic war, people with sliced in half. You can imagine. Going back to Ulysses was a banned book for obscenity from 1922 until 1933 in America. Banned book. It was finally able to be read in America in 1933, same year as Prohibition was what's the word? Rectified. That's about it. Boy, I've got another idea for a tag, but I'm just bored. I'm insomniac. I'm kind of done reading. I'm reading the autobiography on H.P. Lovecraft, The Mountains of Madness, title kind of based off his short story. And reading Lovecraft. Reading some Michael Gibran group read. This isn't my TBR for September either. That's going to come tomorrow. So hey guys, hope you'll be seeing this by tomorrow, Thursday. So have a great day. I'm off to Zoom land on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Zoom in Dublin, 5 a.m. This is like my ham radio. Like, subscribe, make a comment. I'll reply back to you. All right. Later. I love old Hollywood. I love the beaches. Santa Monica Beach. My favorite beach is probably Venice, but Huntington Beach. What else is on here? Yeah, Hermosa, Malibu, Manhattan Beach, Redondo, Huntington, I mentioned that, Laguna, Redondo Beach, Hermosa. Later.